Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Neon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
I found her.
Yes, I'm here.
She get lost in the aisles and aisles of brushable hair at PowerCon.
No. Even though I did peek out at you, you didn't see me.
I didn't see you.
I did it on purpose, and you didn't even notice.
So we're going to talk about Amber Heard, Johnny Depp. We don't talk a lot about Amber Heard and Johnny Depp on this channel compared to other channels. Really what we're talking about is the circus around the situation, and just when you think it's over, it's not actually over. It's never going to be over for some people.
No, and I'll tell you what, I read about this on the Pirates and Princesses blog, because I am literally pissed. This pisses me off.
Typically, universities do like to talk about their graduates because it makes them look good. You know, look, our graduate, alumni, they are successful, they're doing whatever.
I know my college does it all the time. They ask for people to, to submit other people for recognition and everything else.
So CUNY, New York, City University of New York.
Should change that Y to a T.
One of their graduates was on Johnny Depp's legal team. Mm-hmm. And they put her, in a newsletter?
They had a newsletter. They had a profile on her. Now, I want to point out, too, her parents are both immigrants from the Dominican Republic.
So she's not white.
She's not white. She's like second-generation American and everything else. There's a lot here to be like proud of. And they pulled it down.
Yeah, because they got harassed by Amber Heard stans. And, again, we don't know how many of these people are real. But this is that Twitter stan mentality where if you support somebody they don't approve of, they will use like 90 million, not literally 90 million, but a lot of alt accounts to try to dox you.
It's like 100 people and there are, thousands of alt accounts.
Yeah.
And the thing is, I thought we were supposed to support women. I thought it's about supporting women.
Depends on the woman. So apparently you will throw a Tinkerbell woman under the wheels of the bus for a white woman, mm-hmm. a privileged white woman. But that's how stan culture works. So we're going to talk more about that. And I guess you said a professor had some harsh words for them.
I agree with him.
So let's talk about it. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, almost 270. I think we're at 274,000 subs. Thank you for the support. We do talk about pop culture, Johnny Depp and Amber Heard, one of the biggest pop culture bombshells. If you don't know the story, you've been living in a cave.
Right, and it was a public trial. For all of these media outlets and these Amber Heard stans going around saying that, these YouTubers influenced whatever. Bullshit. People could make their own mind up. And you're gaslighting people, and all it's doing is pissing people off. So if you were supposed to be supporting Amber Heard and you wanted her to make a comeback, by doing this shit, it is going to work in the opposite way.
Yeah, and we've seen it happen time and time again that usually when you try to cancel somebody, it actually backfires. It actually makes them bigger than they've ever been. In this case, I think Johnny Depp actually got more support because people were looking at the craziness of a lot of these Amber Heard stans even, and they were like, wow, let's throw some support at the other side.
The college now threw their person under the bus. So I have it on here what happened. So the City University of New York, CUNY, has posted a profile story and a blog about their one graduate. I don't know, I'm going to say her name wrong. Yarlin Mina. Anyway, she graduated from their Hunter College branch in 2015, okay? And then she went on to Fordham and got her, her degree in law. And then she's an associate at the law firm that represented Johnny Depp. She was the youngest person on the law firm group that represented him. She didn't actually take this, do any questioning, but she did a lot of stuff behind the scenes. She's 29. It's a kind of a big deal because it was a very high profile case.
Yes.
Huge deal.
Like right out of the gate, you're not even 30 years old and you're working one of the highest profile celebrity trials.
And again, her parents are both immigrants from the Dominican Republic, not a white woman. Okay?
Yes.
So if you're going to go for all these check boxes, she had them. There's a reason the university had to be proud of her. She accomplished quite a bit. And she did something that was on a high profile case. It was very exciting. I can see why they wanted to use her as an example. And they ask her, she even gives advice to help other students in the column. Okay. Mm-hmm. So this is bullshit. So anyway, they put up a piece about her and they talked about where she came from and everything else. But they had to take it down because the Amber Heard stans harassed the college until they removed it. And they said, well, they're sorry. I have the statement, but they're sorry for any, how it upset people about the victims of domestic abuse. I want to point out, Johnny Depp had his fucking finger cut off and then provided a whole bunch of proof that he was abused too. So even at the most, if he did do anything to Amber Heard, he had it done to him way worse. Okay. But domestic abuse victims. I mean, because men can never be domestic abuse victims, which is absolute bullshit.
It was proven in a court of law.
Right, that's protecting a entitled white woman.
That she was guilty of slander because they could not find any evidence that he was a quote unquote wife beater. Mm-hmm. So I mean, this is she was guilty of defamation. This went to trial. It was a very high profile trial. She was found guilty of defamation, but we've still got Twitter stans, trying to get people canceled. Anybody who supported Johnny Depp in any fashion, they're trying to get them canceled.
Right, which is like, harassment, okay? Yeah. So these people are guilty of harassing this university. So they come down here and they took her, the post about her down. And in its place, they put, "We appreciate everyone who shared their concerns, all 10 of you in your alt accounts, about CUNY's blog post shared in our newsletter featuring a recent graduate who worked on Johnny Depp's legal team. We understand the strong negative emotions this post elicited from members of the CUNY community, particularly survivors of domestic violence and those who have been affected by it, and apologize for publishing it."
Apologize for publishing it?
I guarantee you most people that complained weren't even anything to do with CUNY.
No,
okay?
I'm sure it was Twitter.
We have removed it from our CUNYverse. Oh my God.
CUNYverse?
I can't even say CUNY. It just sounds, the word itself sounds like a slang, like a disrespectful term. CUNYverse blog.
I was going to say, welcome to Cunt Town.
That avoid upsetting others or triggering traumatic experiences. Right? You don't care if you trigger people who were innocent that were accused or men that were abused. You don't care if you trigger men that were abused.
What pussies? So it's, throw a T on the end of that.
The piece, and especially the insensitive way it was promoted in a newsletter, was not meant to convey support for Mr. Depp, implicitly or otherwise, or call into question any allegations that were made by Amber Heard. Well, that's okay. The world is questioning Amber Heard. And that's why you're all pissed. Domestic violence is a serious issue in our society, and we regret any pain this post may have caused. What about male domestic violence survivors? The ones that, felt connected to Johnny Depp and felt vindicated. What about them? Do you care if you hurt their feelings? Do you care? I'm sorry. I'm not more mad as a teacher and somebody who's been to college and a parent that this girl did all these really cool things and very impressive things. Was on a high-profile case at 29. She hasn't been a lawyer very long, I don't think.
No.
And she's doing all this stuff probably because she's very qualified. It's a really good reason for this college to be proud.
Yeah.
I'd be excited if I were them too. And then they have to just completely act like she doesn't exist and sweep her accomplishments under the rug because a couple ass-mad benches from Twitter. And I guarantee this is from Twitter. Somebody found it, shared it on a Discord board or Twitter or Reddit, and they all went and harassed them until they took it down. Well, they're going to have a much bigger harassment now, guaranteed.
Do you really? I mean, this is the thing. The people that they're going after, in some cases, like they're going after Nick Rekieta and stuff like that. I'm like, do you really want to go after lawyers? Do you really want to go after lawyers who, if you push it too far, will find out exactly who you are, where you live, personal details, dig in your personal past and find any connections, because if it would ever go to trial again, if things go too far, I would stay the hell away from lawyers.
No, but my thing is not just that. If you really feel that she's innocent and that she was done wrong, how the hell does this help? By doing this kind of shitty stuff, all you're doing is making the general public turn against her more, and she's going to be less and less employable. You're actually doing more harm to her than if you just shut your damn mouth up.
Well, it's interesting because Rolling Stone, as much as I've been dunking on them lately, they actually said that they think that Johnny and Amber stands on both sides are actually bots, that there are people that are botting, whatever.
Oh, I'm sure a lot of them are.
And yeah, what's going to happen is people are going to be like,
there's a lot of people on Johnny Depp's side, though.
Yeah, there are.
All the normies I know, every one of them were talking about it, and they were pro Johnny Depp.
Well, all the other outlets are like, it's all Amber Heard, Amber Heard, Amber Heard. And I found this one where they're like, well, it actually is on Amber's side too. So what's going to happen, like you said, they're going to be like, well, we're not hiring Amber Heard because if we hire her and have to fire her, there's any drama whatsoever, all these Twitter assholes are going to come after us and try to cancel us. I mean, God, what if somebody dumps hot coffee on Amber Heard during filming, and then they try to like get the guy who did it, get his family doxxed and all this other shit, because they would do it. These people would do it.
So let's take away the accomplishments of a non-white woman who's second generation American, as opposed to Amber Heard, who in court the whole world saw the evidence. I'm sorry, it wasn't kept quiet like before. Everybody could see it. Everybody could make up their own mind based on that. People are going to decide what they're going to decide, and a college being proud of their student. And talking about their student for their accomplishment in a high-profile case, it's not the student's fault what the outcome was. I mean, they're on the team that won, but they're just doing their damn job.
So this is a professor, Brooklyn College, GC CUNY history professor, former Fulbright professor, former track announcer at Scarborough Downs and the VT State Fair, blue check, Casey Johnson, who said it's a bad look.
It is a bad look. They should have just left it alone.
Not a good look for CUNY, to put it mildly. They memory hold. Or here's the memory hold article celebrating the legal acumen of a 2015 Hunter grad, the daughter of 2 immigrants from the Dominican Republic who had worked on the Depp case. More from the memory hold article, which is filled with tips for other CUNY students who might want a future in law, but it was removed, it seems, because of protests about the grad's client. That's the thing. It shouldn't have anything to do with that. I mean, again, they were hired to do a job. She even herself maybe didn't feel that passionate about Johnny
We don't
Depp.
know what she...
We don't know. She was hired to do a job.
Right. It was her job.
There are cases where attorneys are hired to defend people that maybe they're like, I don't want to defend them. This is an awful person. Yeah. This is an awful person, but I gotta defend them because it's my job to make the best case to get them off, even if I personally think they're horrible people. We don't know what her personal opinions are. Her law firm was hired, and she, again, is being memory hold herself because of who her client was, because of Twitter stans over Amber Heard. This thing never goes away.
Well, that's what I love. The people that are screaming about believe women, support women. As soon as there's a woman that's getting any attention for hard work she got where she is, you try to take it away from somebody else. I mean, this is effing ridiculous. It is effing ridiculous.
Yeah, why'd you take it down? Johnny Depp won. Legally, Johnny Depp won. She was on the winning team. Victims deserve the best possible legal support. Bowing and scraping these people will surely go well. Yeah, so here they're trying to, what is this? I was so upset seeing this in my inbox, both as a Hunter alum and a CUNY employee. I'm glad when I went back to yell about it, it was gone. I went back to yell about this really underlying things for me as a multiple survivor, a femme, and as someone who is neurodivergent. That can't be a real person.
I don't believe it is.
That can't be a real person. Real people don't talk like that. Are you freaking, well, Twitter's not real, but yeah, imagine being so proud as an adult you threw a temper tantrum at your school because an article about a graduate doing her job. Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah, this is a bad look for them, because what's going to happen is people are going to look at them and be like, God, if I do anything at any point in time, my school is going to throw me under the bus.
But yeah, this is bullshit. I mean, the school should have defended their student. They talking about a student accomplishment was nothing bad. They never took Johnny Depp's side or Amber Heard's side. They said she was on the legal team.
Yeah, this is Cinema Blend. Cinema Blend, right? The post on the CUNYverse blog was meant only to highlight the work of the young lawyer, but many people took issue with it. Again, she's doing her job. She got hired.
Well, again, this is not doing Amber Heard any damn favors.
No, because if I were a studio executive at this point, with everything going on right now, I would look at the audience too, and I'd be like, there's no way in hell I'm even gonna let her audition, because I don't want the baggage that comes with Amber Heard. Not just the trial. Like, if they had just done the trial, whatever, he went his way, she went her way, and she paid her fines, whatever the hell she has to do, and then a couple years later, you hire. At this point, I'd be like, she's got these freaking weirdos on Twitter that could potentially stalk and dox my family for some innocuous slight or something. Like, I don't want to deal with that. So no, she can't audition. The hell with it.
Or audition, but don't cast her.
Yeah, don't cast her. Well, no, if you let her audition and don't cast her, and she says something in public, what the hell?
Well, here's the thing that's funny too, though. How much did Johnny Depp take for 2 years?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're wrapping this up, but yeah. I'm as a person who's alum of college, this is just, I can't even. It made me so mad. I was like, why the hell? Why the hell? So I guess they're misogynist and they're racist too at this college. Racist. I guess if we're gonna use Twitter logic,
they threw her under the bus to protect a blonde-haired, privileged.
Of course, don't harass anyone, or go to people that tweeted things or whatever. We have to make sure we say that, because if we don't, be like, you told them to harass people. No, but I guarantee you, this college is gonna get inundated And it's bullshit.
All right, we're going to wrap it up.
Yep.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. We'll talk later.
Bye.